Hello everyone, good morning. As part of today's session, we are going to talk about what is Snowflake and where we are using the Snowflake and what is the importance of Snowflake, what is the job market on Snowflake. So this is the demo session. So we are going to provide next 2 to 3 demo sessions. Then you can decide whether you are willing to join the course or not. Okay. We are going to provide both online and offline training. Let's get started. So about trainer. So it's like about me. My name is Vinod. I'm having 10 plus years of IT experience. I'm an ex-TCS, currently working in one of the MNCs. My role is like a technical architect. Okay. I used to design the projects. Okay. Like I do have 4 plus years of experience in Snowflake. I do teach other skills. Also, I do have hands-on experience with MuleSoft, SQL, Python, and DBT and Java Spring Boot too. Okay. So these are my secondary skills. Then coming to prerequisites and frequently asked questions from previous batches. Even you may get some questions. Okay, I'll clarify all the questions at the end of the session, and don't worry about that. The very first question, it's like, in order to continue this Snowflake, do we need to know any programming languages like Java, Python, .NET? Definitely no. If you don't know Java, Python, or .NET, also you can learn a Snowflake course. Okay, it's not mandatory, but if you know the Java or Python, that is value add for your resume always, as per the IT industry. Okay. Next, coming to next question. The few people are asking like, okay, I'm from testing background, or I'm from networking admin, or I'm working as in non-IT. Can I learn Snowflake? Yes, definitely. You can learn the Snowflake. And also the very most important question the people are asking like, what is the CTC that I can expect? So that is depends on organization and what is the requirement, and depends on how you are going to give an interview. Normally we do have a 1:3 ratio is there. Okay. So it's like, suppose if you have 3 years of experience, you can expect 3 into 3, it's like 9 LPA. It is not mandatory, but you may get more than that also. Okay. That it depends on interview, how we are going to performing. Okay. That is about. Next, the next question, it's like, so it's like there is no coding here, or it's a low coding. See, definitely, if you want to sustain in IT, or if you want to build any software, definitely there is a coding in between. Okay. Even if you take any Java or Python or SQL, see SQL also, it's like a structured query language. So here, if you know the SQL, then you can easily learn Snowflake. Then what I need to learn before starting the course? Definitely nothing you should know, but if you have basic knowledge on database or SQL, that is enough. Even, yeah, that's what we have discussed, right? Basic knowledge on SQL or database. So you will get to know what is CSV and JSON files and how we are going to transform the data. So here the main thing is, it's like practice and dedication. This is very, very important. You need to practice. Okay. See, suppose I'm going to teach 1 hour class, right? Suppose every day. Then at least you have to practice 2 hours. Then only, then only you will get to know in hands-on experience. Otherwise, it is waste. Okay. So here the main thing, if you don't know anything also, that is fine. Even if you don't know SQL also, I'll teach you from beginning what is SQL and how to create the tables and how to insert the data and how to work with that. But the practice and dedication is very, very important. Okay, coming to next slide. Okay, let's start with few questions before going to start with the Snowflake. Okay, just try to understand. Just try to understand the business, what is happening in our real-time world. Okay, that is very, very important. So I'll explain this example, then we'll start with the Snowflake so that you will get to know where we are using the Snowflake and what is the importance of Snowflake. Okay. Then do you know how the business decide to give the discounts on specific products? If you go to any online, or even if you take Flipkart or Amazon, you can see 50% discount, 20% discount. How they are going to give the discounts? Okay. Even if you go to D-MART or V-MART, okay, how they are going to provide the discounts on specific products? Okay. Then next question is like, do you know how they keep track of all their transactions? How they are maintaining the data? It's like yearly data or 2 years data or 5 years data or 10 years data. How they are keeping off all their transactions? Okay. Then do you know how they are able to get the reports on yearly basis? Okay. Which products sales are very high? Which one the purchase or sales went to very low? Okay. So these are the questions. Okay, these are the questions it's in my mind, or any people, okay, who want to see the business. Okay, then how it is happening, how it is working in our real time. What do you think? Okay, let's try to understand the whole process, how this process is going to work. So you can consider there is a V-MART, same like as a D-MART. Let's assume, let's assume there are 29 states, 29 states. So this is one of the example. Okay, 29 states. In each state, there are 40 branches. Okay, 40 branches. So 40 into 29, it's like 1160. Let's assume there are 500 people on average. Okay, they are come to the store. So it will around 5,80,000. Then each person is going to buy at least 10 products. So what is going to happen? Then it is 58 lakhs. Then per day, it is like 58 lakhs. Then coming to yearly wise, there are 365 days, 5,80,000 into 365, it's around 2 crores. Okay, 3, 6, okay, 211. Okay, 211 crores. This data, okay, so this many transactions, this many records. Say transaction is nothing but it's like, suppose if you are going to order, if you are going to purchase something, or if you are going to sell something, so each and every action, there is a transaction. Okay, it's not like money transactions. Okay, so each and every purchase or selling, so whatever you are going to happen, okay, so that is called transactions. So it's like 211 crores records were there on a yearly basis. So out of this, I want to know, okay, I want to improve my business. Okay, just I want to improve my business. As a CEO or product owner, I have few questions in my mind. I want to see where I need to improve my business, where I need to provide the discounts. Okay, so who is going to help us? Okay, who is going to help us? If it is 5 records or 10 records, or even if it is 100 records, you can easily identify. But here we do have a 211 crore records. Okay, so it's like a large data. It's like a large data. So here the CEO or product owner, okay, they want to know, either he or she want to see what's going on my business, what is happening, what are the insights. Okay, what are the insights, in which branch I can see high sales, in which branch I can see lower sales. So this kind of reports, this kind of reports. So based on these reports, they are going to take the decisions where we need to provide the discounts. Either you need to increase the price, or either you need to decrease the price and all. Okay. So out of 211 pro records, they want to take a decision. Then who is going to help us? Okay. Who is going to help? with this out of this 211 crore records? So we do have some companies, right? Okay, who can help. Okay, there are many companies, just few I have given in this slide. We do have Deloitte, TCS, EY, Accenture, Capgemini, HCL. Like we do have many companies. What CEO will do? Okay, either he or she is going to arrange a meeting. Okay, she is going to arrange a meeting with these companies. Okay, so this is my requirement. I do have yearly. Okay, we do have yearly 211 crores records for generating. Out of this transactions or records, okay, I want to take a decisions. I want to take a decisions. Then they are going to explain, okay, this is my project. Then they will go for a bid, okay, bidding. So in this bidding, there is a contract. Either it will be 2 years or 3 years for a company. Suppose in a bid, some ABC company is won the project. Suppose, okay, ABC company owns the project. Then ABC company is going to work on the client requirements. So what is our client requirement? So what we need to do with this 211 crore records? So how to get the sales reports? Okay, based on the sales reports, a CEO or product owner, they are going to take the best decisions. Either we need to increase the price or decrease the price, these kind of things. Okay. Then you can assume, so we do have a data, then they have conducted a meeting. In that bid, ABC company, okay, there is one ABC company, or you can select TCS or HCL or ViTech, any company, suppose, okay, after bidding, ABC wins the contract. Then what this company will do? So what this company will do? First, it will appoint a team. Okay, they are going to take a team. In that team, we do have a team lead. They are going to analyze our architect. They're going to analyze our data analyst. Okay, what kind of data it is? Then where we need to store that data? So mainly, we are going to store the data into data warehouses. We do have a database. The same way, we do have data warehouses too. You are going to get to know what is database and what is the difference between data warehouses. Okay. Both are going to use it for data storing only, but database mainly for real-time transactions. Data warehouses mainly to store the historical data as well as the large volume of data. Okay. So here we need a professional who can extract the data from different sources and transform the data and store into data warehouses. This is the first point. Then only we can able to take the insights. Then only we can able to take the insights. So for this, we need a ETL developer earlier. Okay. We need a ETL developer. What ETL developer will do and everything you are going to learn it going forward. Okay. So this is one of the use case. So here, if you see, if in order to complete this project, we need a ETL tool, SQL, and data warehouse. Okay. So what is the benefit of data warehouse here? It's like in the data warehousing, we are going to maintain 210 crore records. We are going to store that records. Okay. We are going to store that records for analytical purpose. Okay. Analytical purpose. So here we are going to use the ETL tool to extract the data from one place to another place. Okay. So we do have one database. So here we do have a warehouse. So here we need a ETL tool to extract the data and transform the data and store it into data warehouses. So that's where ETL tools came into the picture. ETL tools came into the picture. So once the data is stored, we are going to run our SQL queries. Okay. So everything, if it is a database means everything it is an SQL. So SQL is playing a vital role nowadays. Okay. So SQL is very, very important. If it is database means okay, it's an SQL. Now, if you go to another slide, so what is ETL? So I want to know the exactly what is happening. So if you observe this diagram, there are multiple sources. If you consider this is MySQL, this is Oracle, or there are some files. So what we are doing, we are extracting the data from multiple sources and keeping into data warehouse. From this data warehouse, we are going to generate the reports. These reports, based on these reports, the CEO or product owner, they are going to take the decisions. See, they are not bothered about this process. So what we are doing, okay? The mainly they are going to concern about these reports. In order to generate these reports, we need this entire process. Without this process, we are unable to generate. Okay, that is one of the use case. So nowadays, everything it is a data world. Okay, everything it is a data world. Every day we are going to generate. If you see here, if you observe this diagram, every day we are generating the large amount of data from different sources. It's like social media, online transactions, sensors, okay, YouTube, Facebook, or e-commerce websites. Okay, according to the latest estimate, we are going to generate 328.77 millions of terabytes, not MBs, megabytes, or gigabytes. It's a terabytes. Okay, 1 TB equal to 1024 GBs. Okay, 1024 GBs. It's like 328.77 millions of terabytes of data we are generating. So where are we going to store this kind of data? Okay, where are we storing? So we are going to store this kind of data into data warehouses. Data warehouses. So here in this data warehouse, we are going to store. Now, that is the example, okay? So how the data is generating on daily basis and what is the real-time use case. Now coming to Snowflake here, very, very important from here, okay? What is Snowflake? Just try to understand all these points. Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehouse platform. So what is cloud? First of all, what is cloud? The service is running over the internet that is called cloud. If you go to, say you can open Gmail anywhere. So this is one of the cloud platform. Or Google Photos, that is one of the cloud platform. Okay. So like this, it is one of the cloud-based data warehouse platform. Cloud-based data warehouse platform. Even in interviews, they are going to ask what is Snowflake and Snowflake features. It's very, very important. Okay. Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehouse platform. So it is going to offer data storage, data processing, and analytical solutions. Mainly, we are going to use it for data storage purpose and data processing and analytical solutions. We are going to use this. And how it is built? It is built on top of AWS or Azure or GCP. Based on these platforms, it is going to build on that. Okay. Next, we can store structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. So what is structured data? It's like CSV files. CSV files. Semi-structured data, so it's called JSON and XML files. So that is called semi-structured data. So you're going to learn going forward what is JSON and XML. Don't worry about that. Next, unstructured data. So you can see unstructured data, it's kind of videos, files, and documents, those kind of things. It can store any kind of data into Snowflake. There is no limitations. Next, it is available as a software as a service model. So you no need to download any software in order to practice Snowflake. Just you need to create one account. So that is a SaaS model. So they have already built one software. Just we need to use it. So how we are using our mobiles? Okay, how we are using our mobiles. So you are going to use that software as a service model. Okay. At the end of the session, we are going to create one Snowflake account and how it is going to work. We are going to get to know. Now, this is one of the scenario if you observe here. So there is a data in external systems. Even if you talk about Kafka or MySQL or Oracle, okay. So in order to extract, we need a ETL tool as we discussed. But here, it is going to support as an ETL. Okay. Snowflake itself, it is going to support ETL and ELT. You no need to learn any ETL tools. If you want to read the data from external sources and if you want to keep it into tables or data warehouses, so there is an inbuilt features we can load the data. Okay. So mainly, again, what we can say, what is Snowflake means? Okay. Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehouse platform. We are going to use it for data storage, data processing, and analytical solutions. It is built on top of AWS, Azure, and GCP. Here we can store the structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data, and it is available as a software as a service model. So all these points are very, very important for interviews. If someone is going to ask, okay, what is the course you are learning? Snowflake. Okay, then what is the Snowflake and what is the use of Snowflake? Definitely, they're going to ask these questions. You have to answer for this. Okay. Even for interviews, it is very, very important. So this is the part. Okay, as a Snowflake developer. So here you are going to read the data from external sources. Here you are going to create the stages and pipes and loading the data into tables. From here, there is a separate team. It's like Power BI team or data analytics team. They are going to generate the reports. By seeing this by seeing these reports, your company CEO or product owner, they can easily understand which year the sales went very high or very low. Based on these reports, they are going to take the decisions. They are going to take the decisions. Next, why Snowflake is more popular? Okay. So it is a cloud-based data warehouse. It is not a on-premises. On-premises is nothing but it's like again the files which it is storing in your local system only. So you cannot access it from online. So if it is a cloud, suppose if you store some data in Bangalore, okay, you have created one Snowflake account and you have created one table. Suppose if you went to Hyderabad or Goa, so there also you can open your account and you can work on it. So anywhere, okay, anywhere you can work on it. Next, pay for what you use model. So here, how much you are going to use, then you need to pay for that. So it's not required to pay total amount. Suppose you are going to store only 10 GB of data, only for 10 GB of data, you need to pay for that. Okay. Next, we do have a flexible storage services. So you can store structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. So any kind of data you can store. And data recovery and backup, sharing, and data masking. Okay. So these are the options it is available. So here, in normal databases, what will happen if you want to recover some database or if you want to take a backup or if you want to do sharing, we need to connect with the DBA team, database administration. So here it is not required. Okay, there are some features. Okay, zero copy cloning, time travel. Okay. Based on this, you can able to do these things and all. Okay. Then you can easily process semi-structured data. So we do have a JSON kind of data. Okay. You can easily process that. I'll show you what is the JSON kind of data and XML data and all. And you can easily integrate with any tools, and also it is very good for analytics. Okay. Analytics. Now coming to next slide. So what is the job market on Snowflake? Okay. Most of the organizations are moving from on-premises to cloud. Now we do have a cloud-based data warehouses like Snowflake, Redshift, Databricks, BigQuery. Okay. So like this. So that is the reason if you learn any cloud-based data warehouse, that is value added. Now, most of the companies are recruiting Snowflake developers. There are a number of openings in some of the MNCs just I have mentioned here. I didn't mention all. Okay. So TCS, HCL, Infosys, Accenture, Cognizant, okay, etc. You can expect 4 to 5 interviews in a week. So all you need to know is only the concept and practicing the queries. Okay. All you need to know is you need to know the concepts. So here 70% SQL, okay, 70% SQL, then 30% Snowflake concepts. So that's how it will work. So everything it is SQL only. Okay. If you go to Snowflake also, there also we are going to write only SQL queries. I'll teach you. Don't worry about that. Okay. How to write the SQL queries and all. Then what are the prerequisites? So it's a basic database knowledge. Okay. If you know basic database knowledge, that is enough. If you know basic SQL also, that is also enough. If you don't know also, that is fine. So here I'm going to teach you. Okay. Here I'm going to teach you the very first few sessions. It's like 4 to 5 sessions with the SQLs only. How to create the tables. Okay. What is SQL? What are the different types of commands it is available? Or sub languages, DDL, DML, DQL. What are the data types? What are the functions, operators? So everything you are going to learn. Okay. Everything you are going to learn in upcoming sessions. Don't worry about that. So this is the course content which you are going to learn. This is the course contents. So day by day you are going to learn. So the day one we are going to start with Snowflake and free trial account, how we are going to create it. Okay. Today we are going to create one Snowflake account. Then how we are going to use Snowflake Web UI, how we are going to create warehouses, databases, schemas, what is the Snowflake architecture, what is micro-partitioning and clustering, how we are going to load the data without using any ETL tool, what is stages, how to integrate with the AWS account or Azure account, what is Snowflake pricing, and how to work with the Snowflake, Snowpipe, cache, semi-structured data, time travel, zero copy cloning, swapping the tables, types of tables which it is available. Okay. How we are going to create the views, data masking, data sharing, streams. Okay. UDF, user defined functions, how we are going to create the stored procedures. Okay. These are the major concepts which you are going to learn. Along with, you are going to learn project deployment with the CI/CD integration, a real-time project flow, and interview questions, and resume preparation, and data migration. Suppose if you are going to use data migration, if you have any ADF, and you are going to learn DBT. So this is very important. It's like a data build tool for transformations, which we are going to use it. And at the end, we are going to use how to use AI in our real-time work. Okay. So this is very important. So this is the course content which you are going to learn. Next, course duration, it will be 35 sessions. Each session around it will be 60 to 90 minutes. There are 5 extra sessions. Total 40 sessions it will come. 35 to 40 days. Mode of the class, it will be offline and online. So you may get a doubt like, okay, so why snow job training is required? So here mainly the three things. It's like it's a complete job oriented training and real time use cases you are going to learn and interview preparation. So daily, what I will do, I'll give 5 interview questions. So you have to prepare the answers for that. At the end of the sessions, 5 into, okay, there are 5 sessions, right? Okay, 5 into 30, almost 150 questions. Okay, then you can easily crack your interviews. Okay, that is one thing. So finally, I can say like, okay, attend and read, practice and prepare and get the job. At the end of the course, you are going to learn, okay, one real-time project. This is the project architecture. Okay, this is the project architecture. So there is a data which it is available in on-premises MySQL or Oracle or MS SQL or IoT, Internet of Things or sensors, wherever it is, or there are some files. So how to read the data and keeping into AWS. So here ETL came into the picture. So here we do have many ETL tools, ETL or ELT tools. Okay, MuleSoft, Talent, okay, Informatica. So like this, there are different kind of tools which it is available. They are going to take the data and keeping into AWS. As a Snowflake developer, you are going to involve from here to here. If you know the entire process, that is also value add for your resume and your code. So what we are going to do here, as soon as if the file will come into the AWS, so here we are going to create the snow pipes for continuous integration. You are going to learn what is snow pipe and stages and everything. So here we are going to use medallion architecture. Okay. So here bronze, silver and gold. So there are different kind of schemas we are going to generate it. So all the staging data, we are going to keep it into bronze. Then transformed data, we are going to keep it into silver. The final data, we are going to load it into our gold layer. From here, the analytics team, okay, our BA team, okay, business intelligence team, they are going to take the data from here and they are going to create the reports. There are many tools in the market, okay, that is also. But here, mainly, we are going to use Snowflake as a data warehousing platform. So this is the project which you are going to work on it at the end of the sessions. Okay, that is one thing. Now, let's try to create one Snowflake account. So how easily we can create Snowflake account. So if you want to go through our previous session recordings, okay, you can go to our channel, ViTech Talks. So if you see here as a playlist, okay. So here I have created multiple playlists. So here you can see Snowflake Training, the previous sessions, okay. You can go through this. Now, in order to create a Snowflake account, okay, in order to create Snowflake account, it's very simple. Type app.snowflake.com. app.snowflake.com. So here you can click on sign up. So here you can see 30 days free trial account. Okay. 30 days free trial account. So in order to create 120 days free trial account, so what you can do is just type trial equal to student. See here, earlier it is 30, now it is changed to 120 days. Okay, now it is changed to 120 days. So here you can provide your name. So ViTech Talks, I'm going to provide. You can give your email ID. So what is the purpose? Okay, training or certification, or I'm a student. Okay, so whatever it is, okay, whatever the option if you want, you can use it here. Next, click on continue. So email is mandatory. You need to provide the correct email ID here. So the company name you can provide. Vision Technologies or your own company name. Snow Developer. So here it's very important. See what are the editions? Okay, mainly there are three editions: standard, enterprise, and business critical. So you can select the enterprise edition. So it is built on top of AWS or Azure or GCP. So we have learned in one of the slide, right? Okay, it is built on AWS or GCP or Azure. So here you need to select. Okay, you need to select any one of the cloud platform and select the region which it is nearer to you. Then click on Get Started. So if you want, you can skip these options or you can select any one option or two options. So okay, that is up to you. See here, check your inbox. Okay, check your inbox and activate the account. Just go to your email. Okay, now I can see. Okay, so as soon as if you submit your form, okay, you can able to see one automated email here. Activate your Snowflake account. So click here to activate. Just click this one. So here you can provide your username. Okay. So ViTech underscore snow. I'll keep it as snow batch 10. Okay. So this is the username which you need to remember. Also the same password. Okay. Just you need to choose your own and you need to keep your password. Username can contains only letters. Okay. Remove the underscores. So the password also it should be 14 characters. So you can set your own password here. So don't save any passwords. Okay. Skip for now. So here you can see, so this is the Snowflake account. So in order to practice, okay, in order to practice, we need to create Snowflake account. You don't need to install any softwares. You don't need to install any softwares. So here only we are going to write our SQL scripts. Here only we are going to write. Here only we are going to write. Now there are few databases. Okay. So these are the sample databases which it is available already. Snowflake and Snowflake sample data. So if you go to any one of the schema here, there are different tables. It is available. So what we can do? So here you can select Snowflake schema sample data SF1. So this is my database. Now select star from customer. So what it will do? We are going to fetch all the data from this table. So this is the query results. So this is how you can able to see the data. So this kind of databases, okay, how we are going to create your own database. Okay, how we are going to create our own database and how we are going to create our own tables and everything you are going to learn in a separate session. In the next session, we are going to learn this. Okay. And today's work is like, okay, I'm going to provide the recordings. Okay, once again, you can go through it. Just try to create one Snowflake account. Just create one Snowflake account. Just create one Snowflake account and try to perform this query. Select start from customer and just take a snap of it. Okay, and please provide this snap in a group. Okay, the same group. Just you can paste it. That is enough. That is your task. Okay, we'll see you in a tomorrow session. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, you can ask me.